Donald Trump had his real first test of leadership this week, and I'm proud to report that he absolutely failed. And that test of leadership, of course, was with Republicans in the Senate voting on their new majority leader when the new term begins next year. Rather than picking an ally of Donald Trump like Rick Scott, who hilariously enough was of course eliminated in the first round of voting, having only secured I think a dozen votes, but the person selected is actually somebody that Donald Trump has referred to as weak and ineffective and a rhino. So somebody that Donald Trump absolutely despises is now going to be in charge of Republicans in the Senate. And that, of course, is none other than South Dakota Republican Senator John Thune. Thune was elected by a pretty solid majority, or I guess considering that only, half the chamber voted, a majority of the half, but a majority nevertheless. Thune, of course, will be the next Senate majority leader, setting up a potential showdown for years to come between Senate Republicans and Donald Trump. But we'll address that when we get there, right? I'm not going to sit here and speculate that Thune is going to put up roadblocks to everything Trump says and does. I doubt that'll happen. Pretty sure Thune, like any other Republican, will go along with whatever horrible thing Donald Trump comes up with that day. But all of Trump's allies, people like Elon Musk, who is just constantly around Donald Trump now, Charlie Kirk, Tucker Carlson, all of those people were pushing for the Senate, Republicans at least, to pick Rick Scott, right? The second term Republican senator from the state of Florida, who just won his second term a week ago, right? And he also was once in charge of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, which is the fundraising arm of the Republicans in the Senate. But he was such a poor leader of that they kicked him out, replaced him with Steve Daines for the last 2 years. And it's important to point out that during Rick Scott's tenure as chairman of the NRSC, tens of millions of dollars was just kind of poof gone. And he never answered for that. Republicans wanted to know, dude, where's our fundraising money? And by the time they got around to asking him about it, and this is true, this is so crazy, he was actually on a private yacht in the Mediterranean on a vacation. Where's our money, man? And he's kicking back on a private yacht halfway across the world. I don't know, haven't seen it. Yeah, totally normal things to happen. So it's no surprise that Rick Scott didn't win that, even with Trump's allies pushing for it. So Trump is not going to get a MAGA acolyte in charge of Republicans in the Senate. But that doesn't mean, again, that we're going to see pushback. I don't want people to think that, Thune's going to be this great roadblock. No. I think he is going to become a lapdog, just like everybody else when Trump was first president, and now that he's coming back, they'll all be lapdogs. Nobody's going to throw up resistance, maybe every now and then, but I even think with some of these horrible picks that Donald Trump has made to his cabinet, even with Republicans speaking out about him now, they're going to all eventually fall in line, including Matt Gaetz. It's hilarious. Okay, Wednesday evening, Lindsey Graham expressed skepticism about Gaetz. I don't know, this is pretty bad. Thursday morning, he's going in the media saying, we should give him a chance. It literally took just overnight for Lindsey Graham to change his opinion on the horrible human being Matt Gaetz. And I have no reason to doubt that John Thune will be the same. So this is not necessarily the worst thing in the world for Donald Trump, but it does tell us that these Republicans who voted for Thune are in fact willing to overlook the demands of Donald Trump's allies and go with their guts. So maybe that's a sign of hope, or maybe it's just wishful thinking. I really don't know at this point. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.